Fans, welcome back to the show. Lee Tidwell here, and what a match we got for you. The NWA North American Champion, the Colorado Kid, teaming up with the fastest up-and-comer ever in NWA Worldwide history, Wildcat Chris Harris, taking on Aaron Paris and Damien with Bert Prentice out on the floor. Aaron Paris with a side headlock there on Wildcat Chris Harris. Chris Harris out of Clearwater, Florida, trying to reverse it here and grabs a handful of Paris's hair. Not something he's very characteristic of doing, but if Paris and Damien's going to do it, you might as well do it right back to him. Aaron Paris getting wrenched in by Wildcat Chris Harris. Paris shoots him off. Chris Harris, nice shoulder tackle, takes him down. Back against the ropes. Paris down. Here comes Chris Harris. Reverses the hip toss there, takes Paris down. Aaron Paris going up to the corner. And a big arm drag there by Wildcat Chris Harris. Another one there for Paris, right into that arm bar. And just wrenching the arm there. Tags in the NWA North American Champion, the Colorado Kid, who does a big elbow right across the arm of Aaron Paris. Just wrenching it in there. Ladies down in Atlanta, Georgia, the Colorado Kid and Wildcat Chris Harris will be coming down there real soon. Make sure you keep watching WHOT every Saturday morning for NWA Worldwide to find out exactly when they're going to be there. The Colorado Kid just wrenching the wrist there of Aaron Paris and trying to break it. Now, Aaron Paris not a big guy, weighs about 175. The Colorado Kid just taking the knee across the back of the arm. The referee making sure he doesn't want to give up. Aaron Paris is not going to give up as long as Bert Prentice is his manager. He knows he will be fired. Paris down with a handful of hair, pulls him back. Whips the Colorado Kid all the way across. Here comes Paris, taking a little bit too much time. Colorado Kid with a big elbow up underneath the chin. Rocks Paris and goes right back to work on that arm. And a clothesline takes him right off his feet. Goes in, tags in Wildcat Chris Harris. Harris in, the Colorado Kid is now out. Harris picks up Paris by his hair, whips him into the ropes now. Big backdrop takes Paris down. Paris on his back, flat to the mat. A big left hand takes Damien down. Both men outside the Prentice. Don't forget tonight, we've got so many things going on. Columbia, Tennessee, Cornelia, Georgia, and Clarksville, Tennessee. The big TV taping in Clarksville tonight at the JC Buildings, the fairgrounds down next to the river. The Colorado Kid, Aaron Paris, Southern Comfort, Cassidy O'Reilly, Tommy Rose headlining an all-star card in Clarksville. Paris and Damien now discussing strategy. And Wildcat Chris Harrison, the Colorado Kid, double baseball slide, takes him down to the floor. The crowd really liked that. Now Chris Harris, Prentice now yelling at the lady in the front row. Prentice with derogatory remarks about the Titans. I didn't agree with that.
Where you going, chicken?
And the lady calling Aaron Paris a chicken. Almost skinny enough to be one. Damien trying to get in. He is not the legal man. The referee's trying to let him know he's not the legal man. The referee trying to back up Wildcat Chris Harris. Paris finally comes in, reaching for the tag, and Damien still hasn't tagged him. I don't think Damien really wants in. Paris now getting a little bit of words of wisdom from Bert Prentice. The crowd getting behind Wildcat Chris Harris. Damien tags in and trying to shut the crowd up. Damien a couple of weeks ago in Spring Hill, Tennessee, busted open a poor guy with a chair. Buckets of blood all over the place down there. Wildcat Chris Harris now wrenching the arm there of Damien. Flips him around and drops the leg right across the bicep. He goes right into that arm bar. Damien complaining about something to the referee. Actually, I can't say I haven't seen Chris Harris cheat. He pulled the hair of Harris earlier in the match, so wrenching the arm there. Tags in the Colorado Kid. Colorado going to the top rope. Comes up a little shake. Elbow to the arm there of Damien. Wrenching it back in and just going to town on his arm there. The left arm of Damien has to feel like Jello now. Backs him into the ropes, whips him across. Here comes Damien. Big hip toss by the Kid. Colorado tagging back in Wildcat Chris Harris. This team's working as a very nice tag team. Quick tags in and out, keeping the freshman in. A double big clothesline there on Damien, who goes down. Chris Harris goes for the cover. Big man's not going to be beat like that. Kicks out after two. The referee trying to get Colorado Kid back over in his corner. Damien now pulling the hair of Chris Harris, backs him into the corner of his. Distracting the referee now. Bert Prentice with a handful of tights, and Aaron Paris just wearing out the back of the head of Wildcat Chris Harris. Damien now comes over and starts wearing out a little bit for herself. Big right hand's just rocking the head. Tags in Aaron Paris, the Colorado Kid, not helping his partner out too much. Prentice distracting the referee while a double team of Damien and Paris takes the Wildcat Chris Harris down to the back. Paris trying to tempt the Colorado Kid in. Kid pulling Chris Harris over to the corner, and the referee finally saw that. Headlock takedown there by Paris, and just putting the weight on the neck there of Wildcat Chris Harris. Fans, we're going to have to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back to the show. Wildcat Chris Harris not in the right part of town, over in the opposing corner. And Bert Prentice working over the leg there as the Colorado Kid tries to save his partner. And all it does is distract the referee so Prentice can do his dirty work. No tag there by Eric Paris and Damien. Damien now in with a snap air takeover there on Wildcat Chris Harris. And now just clawing the face of Chris Harris. And the referee being distracted by Prentice as Chris Harris is getting his face just clawed by Damien. Come on, ref, turn around. There you go. Referee finally starts the count. Damien, let's go. Prentice over yelling at the crowd. The crowd does not like Bert Prentice and anybody that comes to the ring with him. That includes Eric Paris and Damien. With his mention of the New South, you know, I thought the crowd hated them enough, and if Bert Prentice ever comes to the ring with them, they'll be hated even more. Paris now working over the face of Wildcat Chris Harris. Paris now goes over and hangs him across the rope so Prentice can choke him and distracts the referee while Prentice just smacks the he's trying to bust eardrums today. Already smacked the fire out of Cassidy O'Reilly's eardrum, and that's the same thing to Eric Paris. A kick out there, only a 2 count. Wildcat Chris Harris desperately needs to make that tag to the Colorado Kid. Another snapmare takedown. Paris just throws him down, and one of those quick, short leg drops right across the throat of Wildcat Chris Harris. Tag in to Damien. Damien backs up against the rope and just stomps right on the chest of Wildcat Chris Harris. That'll break the rib. Colorado Kid comes in, and the referee now trying to get the kid out. While Damien, big right hand to the head. Damien backs up against the ropes, comes off, misses with the elbow. Paris comes in, comes against the rope, misses with an elbow. And Chris Harris comes over now and tags the Colorado Kid who comes in. Big right hands just level. Eric Paris and Damien. 2 apiece for him now. And he picks up Eric Paris with ease and body slams him and goes over to Damien. Picks the big boy up and slams him too. Damien flat on his back. Eric Paris outside the ring. The Colorado Kid back up against the ropes and drops a leg right across the throat of Damien. The referee down, and Bert Prentice pulls the foot of the Colorado Kid. And a big elbow drop off the top by Wildcat Chris Harris. He is not the legal man.
He's not legal! He's not legal!
And a kick out by Damien, but Chris Harris is not legal, and somebody in the crowd trying to tell the ref about it. Now there's a bit of confusion here on which man is legal. Both men are in the ring, Chris Harris and the Colorado Kid. Double whip there on Damien and a big double elbow. Chris Harris finally gets out of the ring. Colorado Kid goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2 by Damien. Paris was going to come in and make a save on that one, but Damien had enough stamina to kick himself out. Don't forget tonight, Clarksville, Tennessee, the Colorado Kid, Eric Paris, Southern Comfort, Cassidy O'Reilly, Tommy Rose, and many others. Columbia, Tennessee, Chris Harris and Barry Houston taking on Tony Falk and the Medic, the Devil's Disciples, which we'll hear a little bit later from their manager, Brother Ernest, will be taking on the Wild Boys. Brother Ernest will be handcuffed to Miss Sarah Lee that you know from this show. Reversed there by Damien. Colorado Kid ducks the elbow. Comes up high cross body, takes Damien down. The referee goes down 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. The NWA North American Tag Team Champions, the New South, Ashley Hudson and Corey Williams, will take on Bad Attitude in Cornelia, Georgia tonight at the NCW Arena. Damien gets the foot up there and just boots the Colorado Kid right up underneath the chin. And the referee being distracted by Prentice chokes the Colorado Kid once again. And the referee is still, come on, Chris, get out of the ring. I still don't understand why these wrestlers don't understand. When you come into the ring and the ref is trying to make you get out, all it does is hurt your teammate. And the crowd let the ref know how they feel about him. Whip in there by Eric Paris. Sunset flip by the Colorado Kid. 1, 2, and Prentice pulls the leg again. That's 2 times that the Colorado Kid could have had the victory, and Prentice pulled the leg out from underneath him. Eric Paris draws in the Wildcat Chris Harris. Harris has got the referee over in one corner while Eric Paris and Damien works over the Colorado Kid in another. Damien choking him across the ropes once again. Breaks it after 4, yelling at the referee, and there comes Prentice choking him. The crowd does not like this referee very much. Damien still working over the Colorado Kid. A big right hand right between the eyes of the Colorado Kid, staggers him. Damien rears back and gives him another. And backs him into the corner now. Damien with a whip across the ring, reversal by the Colorado Kid. Damien comes out, the Colorado Kid picks him up, got him set up. And a flat top, the Rocky Mountain flat top. The Colorado Kid goes there, Paris jumps in and breaks up the count. That's another time the Colorado Kid, the third time in this match, he could have had a victory, and either Bert Prentice or Eric Paris has broken up the count. The Colorado Kid drags Damien over, tags in Wildcat Chris Harris. Chris Harris now going to the top for that patented elbow drop. Comes up, goes off, connects with it. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. There's your winners, the Colorado Kid and Wildcat Chris Harris. The Colorado Kid will be in Clarksville tonight. Wildcat Chris Harris will be in Columbia, Tennessee tonight. Now let's hear a couple of words from the NWA North American Champion, the Colorado Kid.